I am blessed. These 3 words hold the power to shift your entire day, your mindset, and even your destiny. When you wake up in the morning and whisper them to yourself, you acknowledge that life itself is a gift. Every breath you take is a reminder that God has given you another chance, a chance to love, to serve, to grow, and to make a difference. Being blessed is not about having a perfect life. It's about recognizing the beauty in the imperfections. It's seeing light in the darkness, hope in the waiting, and peace in the storm. When you say, I am blessed, you begin to see what others overlook. You start to value the small miracles, the warmth of sunlight, the sound of laughter, the kindness of others, and the strength to endure. Gratitude awakens in your heart, and suddenly, what you have becomes more than enough. This mindset breaks the chains of negativity and opens your eyes to the abundance already around you. Each morning, as you affirm that you are blessed, you invite positivity to flow through your thoughts and actions. You remind yourself that your worth is not measured by what you possess, but by the grace that sustains you. Even on hard days, you can say, I am blessed. Because your faith stands firm, your heart still beats with purpose, and your journey continues under divine guidance. A blessed life is not free of struggles, it is filled with strength, faith, and gratitude. The more you recognize your blessings, the more they multiply. So when you rise tomorrow, don't rush into the world with worry or doubt. Take a breath, smile softly, and let your soul speak. I am blessed. That truth alone will light your way. I am strong. These words are not just an affirmation. They are a reminder of the quiet power that lives within you. Every morning when you speak them, you awaken the courage that has carried you through every difficult moment in your life. Strength isn't always about being fearless or unbreakable. It's about standing tall even when the weight of the world tries to push you down. It's about knowing that no matter how many times you fall, you will rise again because your spirit refuses to be defeated. When you say, I am strong, you remind yourself that your battles do not define you. Your endurance does. You have faced pain, loss, and uncertainty before, yet here you are, still standing, still breathing, still believing. That is strength. It's not loud or boastful. It's the quiet confidence that whispers, I can do this, when everything else says you can't. Strength comes from faith. Faith that even in weakness, you are held by divine hands and guided by unseen grace and equipped for every challenge that comes your way. Every struggle you've endured has built something powerful within you. Resilience, patience, and wisdom. The storms that once scared you have taught you how to dance in the rain. The tears that once fell in silence have watered seeds of hope and compassion. So, when you affirm, I am strong, you are not claiming perfection, you are claiming perseverance. Each morning, let those words be your armor. Let them remind you that no obstacle is greater than the power that breathes within your soul. You have conquered before, and you will conquer again. Say it with conviction. I am strong, for that truth has the power to turn fear into faith and weakness into victory. I am enough. These words carry healing for every wound of doubt, every scar of comparison, and every whisper that once told you you weren't worthy. When you speak them each morning, you silence the voice that says you need to do more, have more, or be more to deserve love, peace, or success. You remind your heart that your value doesn't come from achievements, appearances, or approval. It comes from simply being who you are, a creation perfectly crafted with divine intention. To say, I am enough, is to honor yourself exactly as you are in this moment, not someday, not when everything is perfect, but now. It's a declaration that your flaws don't make you less, they make you real. The world may try to convince you that you're lacking something, that you must change to fit its standards. But the truth is, you already hold everything you need within you. Strength, grace, and purpose. When you realize that, the weight of seeking validation falls away and peace begins to settle in your soul. Every morning, when you affirm, "I am enough," you reclaim your power. You stop chasing perfection and start embracing authenticity. You stop apologizing for who you are and begin to celebrate your journey, the progress, the lessons, and even the setbacks, because every part of your story has shaped you into the person you are today. There is freedom in these words. Freedom to rest, to breathe, to live without the constant need to prove yourself. So when you look into the mirror tomorrow, let your reflection see truth. Not the labels of the world, but the light of your spirit. Smile softly and remind yourself again, "I am enough." Because that is the truth your heart has been waiting to believe. I am guided. These words remind you that you are never walking through life alone. Every step, even the uncertain ones, is watched over by a presence greater than your fears. When you speak them each morning, you release the need to control everything and instead allow trust to flow into your heart. Life often feels unpredictable. Paths twist, plans fail, and questions go unanswered. But when you believe you are guided, you understand that every detour carries divine direction. Nothing is wasted, not even your pain. Saying, "I am guided," is a way of surrendering to grace. It's choosing faith over fear, peace over panic, and patience over worry. Sometimes guidance doesn't come as a loud voice or a clear sign. It comes as a gentle nudge in your spirit, a feeling of calm when you make the right choice, or a door that closes because something better is waiting. Every delay, every redirection, every new beginning is part of a plan you might not see yet, but it is unfolding perfectly. Each morning, when you remind yourself that you are guided, you awaken to the truth that you are part of something much larger than your struggles. You don't have to have all the answers. You only need to take the next faithful step. Trust that light will appear where you once saw darkness. Trust that strength will come when you feel weak. Guidance is not about control, it's about confidence. Confidence that your life is held by loving hands that never let go. So when confusion comes, or when your path seems unclear, pause, breathe deeply, and whisper to your soul, "I am guided." That simple truth will anchor your heart and lead you toward peace, even when the road ahead is hidden. I am ready. These words carry power. The power to awaken courage, to open your heart, and to welcome the new day with faith instead of fear. When you speak them each morning, you declare to yourself and to the universe that you are prepared to face whatever comes your way. You are not waiting for perfect conditions or clearer signs. You are stepping forward with what you have, trusting that strength will meet you on the journey. And being ready doesn't mean you have everything figured out. It means you have chosen to begin, to move, to believe that today is worth showing up for. When you say, "I am ready," you shift from hesitation to action. You silence the doubts that say, "Maybe tomorrow," and replace them with confidence that says, "Today is the day." Life rewards those who are willing to rise, even when they don't feel completely prepared. Readiness is not the absence of fear. It's the decision to walk through fear with faith. Every great change begins with that one step of readiness. Readiness to learn, to love, to forgive, and to grow. Each morning, as you speak these words, you open your heart to opportunity. You tell yourself that no matter what challenges appear, you will face them with grace. You prepare not just your mind, but your spirit, ready to give kindness, ready to receive blessings, ready to live fully. There will always be uncertainty, but when your soul says, "I am ready," you meet life with open hands and an open heart. You stop waiting for the right moment because you realize the right moment is now. So breathe deeply, lift your head, and let your spirit declare with faith and strength, "I am ready." When you speak to yourself every morning, you are shaping the energy that will guide your entire day. The words you choose become the foundation of your thoughts, and your thoughts create the reality you live in. Self-talk is powerful. It can either lift you toward purpose or pull you into doubt. That's why beginning your day by speaking life, faith, and strength over yourself is not just a ritual, it's a spiritual discipline. Each line you say plants a seed in your mind, a seed that will grow into confidence, gratitude, and peace as the day unfolds. The morning is sacred, a time when your mind is clear, your heart is open, and your spirit is most receptive. When you start your day by affirming your worth, your strength, and your purpose, you align yourself with divine guidance. You are telling your soul that no matter what happens today, you will meet it with courage and grace. The world may challenge you, but your inner voice will remind you who you are and whose you are. Those 5 lines you speak each morning. I am blessed. I am strong. I am enough. I am guided. I am ready. Are not just words, they are declarations of truth that awaken your divine identity. Every morning becomes a moment of renewal, a fresh start where yesterday's worries lose their power and today's hope takes its place. When you speak to yourself with love and faith, you are training your mind to see blessings where others see burdens. You begin to walk differently, think differently, and live differently. So never underestimate the power of your own voice. What you speak into your soul each morning will echo throughout your day, shaping your destiny one affirmation at a time.